frank. But you know, American women have so much to learn about the art of pleasing and exciting a man. They seem to lack a sense of romance, mystery, passion, adventure. You seem as if you don't agree, Brooke.
I not only don't agree, I think that your remarks are totally chauvinistic, and I think an apology is called for.
An apology? What for? I merely express my opinion, and that is what I'm here for, n'est-ce pas?
You are not here to denigrate American women, nor did anyone ask your opinion on the art of handling a man.
You seem to be so personally involved in this, Brooke. Is there some sort of a problem? Surely a woman of your great talent and beauty isn't having some self-doubts about her ability to handle a man? Mais vous êtes folle! Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? Mais elle est malade! Mais elle est malade!
The Brooke English show will continue with this riveting discussion when we return from this short break, okay?
I found this old song. I haven't played it in ages.
Oh, yeah.
Can I sing it for you?
Well, perhaps we can wait till Monique comes back and we can hear it together.
Oh, Father. Do we have to include Monique in everything? Can't we just enjoy some things for ourselves?
Darling, she is my fiancée.
I know that.
Well, sometimes she feels terribly left out. Couldn't you try just a little bit harder to make her feel part of the family?
Oh, but I do try. I mean, I was very sympathetic the other day when she told me about the loss of her daughter. I even told her I'd try and help in any way I could.
How did she come to tell you that?
Oh, it was the other day when we had to cancel our shopping trip. And she was in here and she was crying. And I thought it was something I had done.
And she just told you that story?
Well, not all the details, and of course I didn't ask her. But she did seem like she really missed her daughter, and I felt very sorry for her, and I told her about Mother, and about how much I missed her, too. So you see, I do try and be nice to her.
Yes, darling. I really appreciate that.
You look as sad as she did.
Well, darling, I don't like to see her unhappy.
I know.
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm glad I found the two of you together.
Let me take that.
Oh, darling. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, Nina, please don't go. All the shopping I did, it's all for you.
For me?
Yes, let's see. This is not the right one. Yes, Mama told me that you needed a few new things, so I thought, well, I would buy some for you, and I just happened to see two that were perfect. Okay. This is the first one. I'm saving the best for last. Ooh. This is a really nice suit, I thought. There. And now, this one. This one, when I saw it, the minute I saw it in the store, I knew it had your name on it. I think it'll be just wonderful with your coloring. Oh, that's the skirt. No, here. There.
Oh, Monique, they're very nice.
Yes, they really are. That's very, very thoughtful of you to do that.
But I think they're a little too, sophisticated for me. I hope it won't be any problem for you to take them back.
No, of course, that's not a problem at all. Yes, I'm sorry, of course, I wasn't thinking.
It was very thoughtful of you, though. Thank you anyway.
Oh.
Father, I think it's just about time to run the dogs. Would you mind if I did it this evening?
Oh, darling, you don't have to take on that responsibility.
Oh, no,
really.
I love to. Really, really I do.
All right, darling.
I'll see you later.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Bye. Good old Monique has struck out again.
Daisy, why did you have to tell her that story about losing a daughter?
Well, that's all I told her, that I lost her, not that she died or anything.
But why did you have to say anything?
she told you. She told you she came down here and found me crying. I had to tell her something. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Well, you didn't want me to stand there and say, you're the daughter I lost, did you? I'll tell you something, though, PC. I cannot go on living like this in a house where I'm not wanted.
Vous êtes fini,
We're into a
hein?
commercial.
Votre carrière est finie, hein? I don't have to stand for this kind of abuse.
I'm very sorry. I don't know what's happened. I'm terribly sorry.
I am going to call up my lawyer.
No, we're going to have an apology
you-
right on the air right this minute.
You
I
are going
promise.
to be a lot sorrier.
No.
What's wrong with you, huh? Don't you realize we're doing a live television show?
I'm well aware of that.
You know what you're going to do? After this commercial's over, you're getting on that television set and you're apologizing and you're explaining your behavior to
I had
this
a good
audience.
reason for doing what I did, and I'm not
Bryan,
going to apologize.
You're taking over this show.
No problem there, Ross. I'm sorry, Brooke.
Be my guest.
Leave this thing, and I promise you, you are fired.
You don't have to fire me. I quit.
Hey there. Hi, and welcome back to the Brooke English Show. Of course, I'm Bryan Sanders. I bet you're saying, by golly, Bryan, what are you doing there? I don't know. Well, Brooke and her guest are out getting fitted for some boxing gloves, and, well, by golly, we've got a little time to kill here, and why don't we open up the phones there, Ben, and we'll take some calls from the Pine Valley. We're not set up for calls. Okay, well, Felix, folks, I'd like you to meet my floor manager here. This is Mr. Felix Peck, a heck of a nice guy. Felix, you knucklehead, I'm going to put you on television. I want you to share with the folks your anecdotes, something, sort of an insight into the wonderful, wacky world, the zany world of studio and traffic coordination here at WRCW. The floor is yours, Felix. Enjoy.
You know, I'd quite forgotten how spectacular this place is. Oh, look what you've done. I didn't mean for you to go to all that trouble.
Oh, please, it was no trouble at all. It was a pleasure. I had no idea that you knew my stepson so well.
Oh, yes. Jeremy painted a portrait of my stepdaughter and her ex-husband. Well, that was when he first started to work for Erica at Tempo. And I must say, I found him a consummate artist and, well, certainly a most charming man.
Yes, well, Alex and I are terribly proud of his accomplishments. Here you are. Please sit down.
Oh, thank you, dear.
We're also quite taken with Erica. She's so totally charming, very giving, generous person, insisting that we stay here while Alex continues at the hospital with his treatments.
And I am so happy to hear that he's doing so well.
Actually, the recovery is quite remarkable. And we have Erica to thank for that as well. After all, it was she who recommended your cardiac center. And this house is a dream. We are enjoying it very much.
Well, you know, I was amazed, absolutely amazed, that Erica's willing to accept Adam's offer that she buy this house. I mean, after all, their relationship had been becoming more and more unfriendly, deteriorating terribly ever since the divorce.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you see, I was under the impression it was just the opposite. Well, apparently she was his guest in Canada.
His guest? Oh, my dear. Well, I suppose he would try to make it look that way, but the truth is, Erica was kidnapped. I am absolutely surprised Jeremy didn't tell you this.
No, not a word. He did nothing but corroborate the newspaper stories that it was a boating accident.
Ah, well, my dear, the real story came out in Audrey Wilson's column. You know, she's that celebrity reporter in New York. And it was a kidnapping, all right. Well, you know, Adam's always been obsessed with Erica. And I think he probably had the feeling that, well, if he couldn't have her, then no one could.
Really? Oh, this is fascinating. No wonder the two of them are so close-mouthed about the entire incident. Jeremy, well, obviously he went up there to rescue Erica.
Obviously. And you know, it's my theory, dear, that it's Erica's very great interest in Jeremy which triggered the whole abduction.
Oh, this is fascinating. Sort of a triangle.
Sort of? Oh, my dear, it's the genuine article, I would say.
Brooke, what happened? I could not believe my eyes when I saw you slap Solange on television. What did she do to deserve such treatment?
As if you didn't know.
You've been sleeping with Solange.
Cliff's diagnosis about my vision problems, he absolutely vetoed any more night driving.
Well, it's for the safety of all of us. I mean, he must restrict his chauffeuring duties.
Yes, and as driving is an important part of my official duties, I feel, well, we should look elsewhere for employment.
But we both feel that obligation.
Mama, no.
Well, we're trying to be fair. It's bound to be an inconvenience.
Well, that's absolutely unnecessary. It would be a total inconvenience to lose both of you.
Well, of course it would. The two of you are just overreacting.
You most certainly are. I mean, absolutely. I mean, this house can't run by itself.
That's
No,
right.
I won't hear of you leaving. And if you try it, I'm going to give you both very bad references.
Now, wait, Palmer. It's not fair to have you get a driver every time you and Daisy want to go out.
For heaven's sakes, we can drive ourselves.
Yes,
Myra.
well, thank you, Mr. Cortland. We're very grateful to
I'm
you
not
both.
going to have my whole world shaken up. Now, just go on. Get out of here. Go. Go on, please. Thanks.
Move your arm.
Will you look at this?
No, I don't want to look at that. I want you to pick out a movie.
No, I want you to look at this.
Sorry.
Well, how was your run with the dogs?
Wonderful. We ran down by the lake and chased Blazer across the front lawn. Leaves are really piling up there now, Father.
Yeah, they are. Well, Emilio's been under the weather, you know, and I've asked him to get some extra help. But you know Emilio has to do everything all by himself.
Well, you really should hire somebody else for him. He could use the help.
Yeah, I suppose I should.
I'm going to the serving spoon. Lillian must need my help by now. Nina, maybe you'd like to come with me.
What's the serving spoon?
Oh, it's a little gourmet shop I own. It's really lovely. We could have lunch together.
Maybe some other time. I've already eaten lunch today.
Well, I'll take the rain check then. Bye, dear.
Bye. I wish she wouldn't do that.
Do what?
Oh, Father, I know how much you care about Monique, but this mothering is getting to be a little much.
Brooke, what are you saying?
Gilles, please don't pretend. I saw you and Solange together.
You saw what?
I came back to the apartment to pick up some papers, and I saw the two of you making love in my bed.
Then why didn't you say something?
What am I supposed to say? Would you mind making love somewhere else, as I'm sure you've been doing?
Brooke, you are the one I love.
I don't believe that.
Gee, what kind of a man are you?
I needed more money for the stunt. Solange forced me.
Oh, what did she do? Rape you?
I had no choice. This jump is so important.
So you sold your services? What are you worth? Do I owe you anything, or was the $5,000 I paid you enough?
Brooke, I do love you.
You don't love me. You love yourself. I was convenient to you. What is it?
Brooke, you sound upset.
I'm all right. Who is this?
This is Adam Chandler. I'd like you to come over to the mansion. I need to talk with you.
What's the point? Haven't I already messed things up enough?
Well, I'd like to try to help you get out of this mess.
All right, I'll be right over.
What was that?
I might be able to salvage my career. And when I get back, I want you packed and I want you out.